أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. This is your brother again, Imam Abdul Azeez, and we just want to talk to you a little bit about the remaining days that we have left for the month of Ramadan. We're in the last 10 days, dear brothers and sisters, and we want to tell you that there should be some experience of joy upon us now. Although with me there is some sadness coming to the close of Ramadan, and I'm sure if you've been enjoying the month of Ramadan, then you should be feeling some level of sadness too, because you don't want to see the month leave. And that's just like a good friend, right? You know they're going to be leaving soon. And so what you do is you try to get the most out of them. You try to do all of these other things with them so that it can be a memorable occasion. And so this memorable occasion for us, if we're on the 28th day of Ramadan, then we want to be able to look and find ways in which we can do more charity, we can do more dawah, that we can help more people, that we can be a part of bringing joy to the lives of other people. So we look at this and we talk to you today about the joy of the blessed month of Ramadan. The joy of the month of Ramadan is that when it starts out slow and you're having a tough time for the first couple of days, and then the days become easy and it becomes easier for you to stand in the salat at night. It becomes easier for you to be able to be standing around during your asr time and not feel like you're hungry. And that you can see other people that are encouraging you to keep on because they're keeping on. Dear brothers and sisters, the joy of Ramadan should be over you now. It should be overtaking you, and you should be in a position to where you're in overdrive now. And now you're trying to go out with a bang. You're trying to go out by giving it the most that you can give it and get the most out of the blessed month of Ramadan, so much that after Ramadan is over, you're doing so much that you got out of Ramadan. You learn new surahs. You learn how to continue reciting the Quran. You improve your recitation. You memorize what the meaning of this and that is. You were able to exercise some things that you haven't been able to exercise. You finally completed this, or you finally completed that. And you can attribute that to what you got out of Ramadan. And it's important for you to understand that, dear brothers and sisters, because for me, there's a lot of memorable things that I can remember from the past Ramadans. And I try to use the month of Ramadan as a time to get all of those things done. Why? Because that becomes a part of my schedule. That becomes a part of my day. Ramadan is a part of my life. So during that time, I take time out to do other things that I need to do so that I can say that I accomplished some things in the month of Ramadan. This is also the joy. It's a pity for us to be ending the month of Ramadan and realize we didn't accomplish anything in 30 days. Can you imagine going through the month of Ramadan and not getting anything out of the month of Ramadan? Well, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned that about someone going into the month of Ramadan with the opportunity to get Allah's mercy and his forgiveness, and they leave the month without that. Dear brothers and sisters, be mindful of that. That the month of Ramadan is a time in which we should be gaining Allah's forgiveness. We should be gaining his mercy, and that he himself should be giving us reward for the best of what we did, and that our efforts should be predicated on the best of what we did. So the joy that we receive is an accomplishment by virtue of us knowing that we were trying our best to do it. We put our all into it. No one has to tell us whether our fast is accepted or not. We know what effort we put into it because Allah knows. So why are you worried about if Allah knew? He already knows. And so your heart should find some level of rest. Hassan al-Basri, may Allah be pleased with him, said, when I came to the realization that what Allah wants for me, no one can take but me, so my heart became at ease. When I came to the realization that no one can do my deeds but me, I began to busy myself with my own deeds. And when I came to the realization that Allah is constantly watching me, I became afraid that he would observe me displeasing him. And when I came to the realization that death is constantly approaching me, I began to prepare a little bit more for the meeting with the Lord of all the worlds. Dear brothers and sisters, let the month of Ramadan be a source of joy for you. Let the month of Ramadan be a source of recommitting yourself to do more when Ramadan is over. May Allah help us to that, we say Ameen. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم نور العقل القبور من المسلمين قبورهم واغفر لأحيائهم ويسرهم أمورهم. اللهم صل على محمد والمرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم